Hello everyone, welcome to Japan. And this is a very big video for me because this is an announcement video. But first of all, if you're new here and if you do not know about me, I'm a MEXT scholar currently doing my master's from University of Tokyo in Japan. I got the MEXT scholarship for both bachelor's and master's, and it is a fully funded scholarship. But if you do not know what the MEXT scholarship is and how to go about it, you need to check out my other videos first and then come to this video, because this video is about a MEXT scholarship mentoring course which I am launching this year for 2025 students. Honestly, we've been doing the MEXT mentoring program for the past 3 years. And it has been largely successful. A lot of people have gotten scholarships based on my program, but I used to, only accept a very specific number of people, very less people, in order to reduce my workload. But so I never really made a video about it, did any sort of marketing. But this year I finally decided to allow more and more people to get access to my course. So in this video, I'm going to tell you everything about my course, basically who is this course for, what you should expect from this course, and lastly, how to sign up for it. Okay, let's go. First of all, I should mention that this course is not just limited to Indian students, because the language of this course is going to be English. So no matter where you're from, as long as you're interested in getting the MEXT scholarship and as long as you're interested in studying in Japan, this course is for you. Okay, so it's not just limited to Indian students. Now, this course is going to cover both bachelor's as well as master's degree applications. This is because I got the MEXT scholarship for both bachelor's as well as my master's degree. So I will be making course and including content about both bachelor's and master's degree as well as PhD students as well, because PhD applications are similar to master's applications. I should also mention that this course is going to cover all fields of studies. So even if you're applying for natural sciences A, natural sciences B, business, it can be MBAs, it can be social sciences, it can be humanities. So whatever field of study you're applying for, I will pretty much be covering how to deal with each one of them in my course. So that's covered as well. So this is about, who can basically enroll in this course. Basically anyone for undergraduate, COT, STC, master's, research, or PhD student who wants to apply and get the MEXT scholarship. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you about what exactly am I going to provide in this course. Okay, this course is going to cover pretty much everything when it comes to MEXT scholarship, and it's going to assist you in every step of your application. Okay, so let's go through it step by step. The first chapter is going to deal with understanding the foundations of MEXT scholarship, going through the guidelines, eligibility, processes, and basically understanding how embassy recommended and university recommended system works. Next, it comes the process of document screening. So I will also be explaining how to write each document, basically how to prepare the best application form, what exactly should you mention in your letter of recommendation, how do you fill the health form, basically making sure that all of your documents, you are writing them in the best possible way, and you know exactly what to mention in those documents and how you can make it more appeasing to MEXT and the Japanese government. So this is what we're going to cover about the document screening process. After the document screening process comes the written exam, and we are going to talk about what exactly the written exam comes when it comes to undergraduate. We are going to talk about the difficulty process, how to prepare for the Japanese exam. We're also going to talk about basically how to prepare for the written exam for master's, PhD, and the undergraduate, and especially targeting the Japanese and how you can make the best out of it. Okay. After the written exam comes the interview process. Interview process is extremely important, and I'm going to be providing you approximately 25 to 30 questions which are usually asked in the MEXT scholarship interview in the past 3 to 4 years. Okay, and I am going to give you pretty much the ideal answers for all of them, basically how you should tackle them, what exactly do they want to hear, and how you can include them in your resume. So this is how we're going to be preparing for the interview. Once the interview process is over, it's just the final screening. You use all of your application forms, all your letter of recommendations, and the Japanese government deals with them. And that's how you get the final results. So as I mentioned, we're going to be covering pretty much every step of your application, all kinds of documents, all kinds of written exam and interview processes as well. But these things, like these topics that I mentioned, are not complete. So I'm going to be constantly updating this course. I'm in the future, I'm planning to introduce more scholarship, more education in Japan and things like that. So this is just the content that I am preparing for right now. But probably if you're watching this video after a while, it would have a lot more content to it. Okay, so maybe check it out. Another thing that this video is going to cover is how to apply for university recommended method as well. So basically there are two types of MEXT, right? University and embassy recommended. And I'm going to be making courses for all of them, for both of them, and making sure that if you are not selected in embassy, then you are prepared enough to apply for university recommended as well. Also for masters, I'm going to show them my research plans. I'm going to share my documents with you and other MEXT scholar documents with you, so you can basically see how the previous scholars have prepared for this scholarship and what kind of answers they gave. For masters and PhD people, I'm also going to provide them research plan examples and basically how to write a good research plan, how to write a good thesis, in your letter of recommendation, what kind of co-curriculars you should mention, what exactly you should mention, so things like that. I do not want to say too much, but I'm very confident that this course is probably 100% preparation and everything you need to know for MEXT scholarship. So once you've watched all these videos and you've consumed a lot of MEXT related content, I am going to hold weekly seminars on weekends in which everybody who has basically bought my course can join in, and we are gonna have a personalized Q&A session. So basically after watching your videos, whatever doubts you have, right? I am going to schedule a meeting with everyone on weekends, and we can talk about your doubts and we can solve them all one by one. Okay, so that's what happens if you have any kind of doubt after watching my videos. So you can be rest assured. This is actually the best part of my mentoring course, because in our weekly seminars, I usually get a very family-like feeling with everyone. We have a lot of fun. We talk about Japan, we talk about movies, we talk about anime. So it's I love doing it. So yeah, so I try to hold them as soon and as many as I can. What I'm also planning is to basically have past year other MEXT scholars come on our webinars, and they're gonna guide you how they got it, and you can always just talk to more alumni, and they're gonna share their experiences with you on the weekends on our webinars. So I feel like that's gonna be very helpful to you as well. Now let's talk about the price of the course, or the amount of the course. Right? So unfortunately the course is not free. I'm so sorry. So until last year, I used to charge 5,000 Indian rupees from pretty much from each person. But this year I got a good job. Thanks, I think it's because of your wishes. So I've decided to reduce the price of my course to 3,000 Indian rupees, 3,000 INR. For people who are applying from outside India who want to enroll in the course, the price for them is $39 US, which is kind of similar to 3,000 Indian rupees. Yeah. So yeah, that's the price for enrollment. Although I'm gonna put all my blood, sweat and tears in this course, I'm gonna work really hard and try to provide you with all the cool tips, tricks and hacks which are going to increase the chances of you getting the MEXT scholarship. But I still feel that you should enroll in this course only and only if you are confident, if you're sure, and if you can afford it. Okay. Now let's talk about how to enroll in this course, exactly what you need to do. So it's a very simple process, and exactly what you need to do is, in the description, there's gonna be a payment link. There's gonna be my UPI ID. There's gonna be my bank account information. And for international people, there's gonna be my PayPal account link and my bank account information. The first thing that you need to do is actually make the payment. As soon as you make the payment, I would also have my email address in the description. You take a payment screenshot and send me an email basically telling me that you have done the payment, and within 24 hours I am going to respond back, and I'm gonna share the course with you, and I'm gonna share the next instructions and basically tell you what to do next. So this is obviously the easiest step, and I would really be grateful if you can use this step. But if this is like too complicated for you, then I am also planning to launch my course on either my own website or an extra portal like a Udemy or Coursera. So that is also on my mind. Maybe I'll do it. So maybe if there's a link for that in the description, then you can also follow that. But if I would really prefer if you go for the first option. Okay. I should also mention that this is just the tip of the iceberg of my course, because this is what I'm definitely doing right now. But I promise you that I'm gonna keep updating this. I'm gonna add more scholarships. I'm gonna add more courses. I'm gonna add more fully funded internships to this course. And I'm also gonna introduce more courses in the near future. So even if you are not enrolling in this course right now, you should follow me, you should subscribe to my channel, and just keep yourself updated, because I promise you there's a lot more coming. Okay. Mainly because I feel like Japan and South Korea are really good places for higher education, and I'm probably gonna be promoting them with new internships, with new scholarships. I'm gonna bring in more scholars on my YouTube channel so that you can talk to them, and we can just I'm gonna try my best. Okay, that's just what I'm saying. Lastly, I should mention that until last year, I never really accepted more than 50 students. This year, maybe I can raise the bar to 100 or 150. That's it about my course. That's all the information that I wanted to tell you about. Please follow my channel for more information. If you have any doubts, contact me on my email. You can follow me on Instagram. If you want to ask me anything, I post regular updates on my Instagram, and I also try to make some jokes every once in a while. If you like this video, please comment. I really like to see positive comments. They make my day. So just come on Instagram. And if you have any doubts, message me there, or subscribe to my channel, or anything. Goodbye. Take care. Bye bye.